Is Adrian Vandenberg ripping off fans with his current live touring performing as the Whitesnake years? This is the Rock and Roll Weatherman. My name is Sean Morrison. And the reason why I'm saying that is because originally he was supposed to perform these East Coast shows in 2024 in the fall, but they got moved to early 2025. You know, could be because of slow ticket sales. These are theaters that are in places holding 1,000 people or less. But besides the point, the show originally advertised that the one that I have tickets to, it was saying performing music from Whitesnake and Vandenberg. I don't know if it's a Vandenberg or Whitesnake first or vice versa. And checking out set lists where he but that are posted on the set list FM line, you know, and if you look at some of the Vandenberg set lists, he's doing about 5 to 6 Vandenberg songs and the rest Whitesnake songs, and I'm like, all right, guess I'll have to deal with it. Now, his current tour, which is being listed on the set list as Adrian Vandenberg, you know, basically he's doing 3 songs from Vandenberg, everything else Whitesnake. And if you look in this set list of 16 songs, it's like, is it worth going now? But of course, myself and Janaki already have tickets, and we're not going to say no. But myself, I am disappointed because I wanted to hear more songs from Vandenberg, and looking at a set list that he did in Derry, New Hampshire, which looks like it's the set list he's doing on the whole tour. You're getting an opening song of Vandenberg, which is a song called "Hit the Ground Running," which is off his most recent Vandenberg album, "Sin," which is a good album. And then he goes into Whitesnake stuff, "Slide It In," "Fool for Your Lovin'." Then another Vandenberg song, "Your Love Is in Vain," which is a great song. And then you're going into like Whitesnake, "Bad Boys," "Love Me No Stranger," "Is This Love," "Give Me All Your Love." I'll get more into that afterwards. Then there's a drum solo. Then there's Judgment Day, and then something odd, Adagio Frustrato. I have no idea what the hell that is. Then we get into "Crying in the Rain," which of course was another song from Whitesnake. The song "Here I Go Again." Then for the encore, he does that Whitesnake song "Sailing Ships," which is of course sounds a lot like Zeppelin off the Slip of the Tongue album, which can be boring to some. Then you have "Burning Heart," of course, which was the big hit that Vandenberg was known for, the top 40 single. And he ended it with "Still of the Night," which he dedicated to guitarist John Sykes. But the issue Mr. Morrison has is that he technically never performed on a Whitesnake album, which is true. I've checked all the evidence that I can check. Apparently, when "Here I Go Again" was a single, I think it was, I'm sorry, when "Here I Go Again" was on the self-titled album, because as you know, it was originally a different song back in like 81 or 82. He contributed a guitar solo because everybody else that was in the band at the time was fired, which included John Sykes and Ansley Dunbar, to name a few. So, anything in Whitesnake like that. What else is there? "Love Ain't No Stranger," "Slide It In." That was not written by Adrian Vandenberg. John Sykes was on those albums. I believe he was involved a little bit with that. I don't remember offhand, but the whole self-titled Whitesnake was definitely John Sykes and David Coverdale. Now getting to the Slip of the Tongue album, which has the song on it, "Judgment Day," and an updated version of "Fool for Your Lovin'." A majority of the album "Slip of the Tongue," Adrian Vandenberg did write on. he just didn't perform on it because he injured his hand. Now, people will say, does that give him the right to perform all these Whitesnake songs? It's not like he's fool. It's not like he's fooling anybody. For for a casual fan, like one of my friends said, this is not going to piss them off because they'll be getting the jollies when they hear like "Here I Go Again," and maybe they'll dance along or something, stuff like that. But for fans of the band Vandenberg, you're going to be disappointed because you're only getting 3 songs from that band. And obviously, the current Vandenberg lineup isn't this. It's already a known fact that it's not the same from the first 3 Vandenberg albums, but that's besides the point. Friends, if you're not subscribed to the Sean Morrison YouTube channel, please do so. Everyone else out there subscribed, we thank you very much for the continued love, honor, and support. It is greatly appreciated. Do we call this Adrian Vandenberg? Because it's another term I use for scam, or is it not a scam? You can call it his Whitesnake years all he wants, even though, my personal opinion, he did not play on the albums. He really just toured with them, except for the fact that he became a member when "Here I Go Again" basically was coming out, and was on Slip of the Tongue. I'll give him the fact that he was a member there up until like the '90s. He also did another album, Restless Heart, with them. It's like calling Vivian Campbell and Rudy Sarzo members of Whitesnake when they were only touring members back when those albums were popular. So your thoughts, friends, regarding Adrian Vandenberg doing mostly Whitesnake songs? Shame, shame, shame.